loud in the background. There's a lot of kids outside playing right now. But just during my spiritual journey, I've been doing a lot of research and watching a lot of videos about spirituality. Some videos are similar to the path that I'm on and the journey that I'm on, but also there's others who are spiritual and religious. I can relate to them to a certain point. However, I have my own beliefs when it comes to spirituality versus religion, but I won't really go down that topic. I know it's a sensitive topic, so I won't really go into much detail, but I do want to say that I'm always willing and open to learning more about religion, but it's just not like my thing at this time. Now, growing up, we weren't really religious people at all. Like, we didn't really even talk about God in the house, and it wasn't because we were like against God or anything. We just weren't religious. I do remember my grandmother taking us to different um, churches. I'm assuming that they were Christian churches for the fact that when I did go as an adult, they just had similarities. I'm assuming that's what the churches that we went to previously. But I do notice that as I was an adult and I did try to go again, it was really bad experiences. A lot of them were, I experienced a lot of gossip, just everybody judging everybody else, and it was just a lot going on. And I could definitely say that those experiences kind of shied me away from just going to church in general. Then I had a moment in time where I used to feel really bad and feel like if I didn't go to church, that God wouldn't hear me, or I wasn't a child of God, and it took a toll on me at one point in time. I also felt like I wanted to build my own relationship with Him, but I didn't know how to do that. I feel like I didn't know how to pray or to actually talk to Him. So, and I felt like it was only one way to do it, which obviously isn't true. But at that time, I really wasn't aware and really didn't know what to do. So it was all new to me. So these are like my limiting thoughts that I had in my mind at that moment. And it was just kind of hard trying to find a way to build that connection and actually learn how to speak with Him. And when I refer to God as Him, I don't literally think He's in a human form. I believe that He's like this spirit that's something that I can't even fathom, but I don't know what this comes out as Him, but when I say Him, I don't think of Him as an actual person. It's just what I refer to Him as. Now, the different ways that I learned to pray, I would either talk in my head, I would get on my knees and pray, but for the most part, or I would talk in my head, or I would talk out loud, doing dishes, cooking, whatever's going on, work at my desk. I'm just finding any type of way to talk to Him as if I was talking to just a normal friend. I would confide about my day, my feelings, if there was any concerns or stresses I was dealing with, if there was something that I was having trouble with and needed answers to, I would literally just speak to Him about any and everything. And sometimes I'll even find myself like talking to Him for reassurance, like letting Him know that I was serious or for real, and trying to like basically if I was talking to someone else, like He doesn't know me, like God knows me more than I know myself. So it's like I would just laugh at myself, because it's like, why are you literally speaking to Him and trying to clarify that you're serious about it and that you mean business? And it's like he already knows this. Anytime that I feel lost or confused or just literally just need to talk, I felt like that's when I would kind of realize that I wasn't talking and praying to Him as much. And sometimes you get so just consumed in just what's going on in the world, that in your everyday life, that you don't realize, oh wow, I was going from praying and talking to Him all day, multiple times a day, to just talking to Him once. And I would literally feel the difference. Like I could feel the difference in me talking to Him more versus me not talking to Him, just talking to Him one time a day or not at all. And when I talk to Him, it's not like I'm just praying about because I need something. I'm literally talking to Him and I'm thanking Him. I'm showing gratitude just for everything that He's doing, no matter how small it is, whether it's me getting groceries, whether it's me coming across a quote that really resonated with me at that moment, or if a thought or idea that I was feeling stuck on actually came up and I found the answer to it. I'm thanking Him for all of that, because I know that He is responsible for all of that happening, especially when I'm feeling stuck. Anytime that I need a question answered or I'm just feeling stuck, what I'll do, when I get most connected is there's this place that I go to. Well, I think I've recorded a video already there by the creek. It's like I can just be grounded. I can just connect with just nature, everything around me, and I can just be really in tune. And I asked him specifically for the answers in a way that only I'll be able to understand. And typically when I'm more in the feeling, when I'm asking the questions and I'm meditating and just being really in the moment, in the feeling, the answers for the most part come up within a day or so. Like, it doesn't take long, and it's literally to the point where I'm like, this is him, he's answering this for me. Like, there's no, I got my answer. And it always just makes me even more grateful, because I'm like, it's such a good feeling to know that you're being heard and that there's like this crazy, just bigger power that literally just guides you and provides wisdom and just allows you to he's just patient and loving and understanding. And it's just a great feeling to know that you have that with you at all times. The way that I usually receive my answers, it can be through quotes, it can be through my dreams. Majority of the time, it's through a lot of YouTube videos. I try to go on, especially if I ask questions, I'll slow down and just get in the mood of receiving, and then I'll start watching some videos and see what comes up, and it's like that, and it's like, wow, these are for me. It just makes me really grateful that I don't have to be religious. Well, I don't have to be anything at all in order to have a connection, in order to have a relationship. I do believe that it's all a mindset in the way that you think about it and the way that you look at things. I don't know everything about religion, but I know that there's just certain aspects to where they pray, but people who are spiritual, they call it manifestation. And I just feel like if it's all with good intention, I think you still get that good result that you're actually looking for. I do feel like I want to do more research on religion, because for whatever reason I was just like really against it. I think I just had just my little experiences and just shut it down. I think it's way more than that, and I do have some deeper opinions about it, but also sometimes even if you don't agree, it doesn't mean that you can't have a better understanding of it. And it's always good just to have knowledge about any and everything that's going around in the world, and just that's among us. And I do know, and I do truly believe and trust and have faith that as long as I put God first, as long as I put myself first, I do believe that I can get through anything, no matter how hard it is. And I know this one thing I do tell myself, no matter what's going on, or if I'm going through a really tough time, the thing that gets me through is just knowing that it's not always going to be like this. Like, things will eventually get better. I've been through a lot of things in my life, and I feel like in the moments I feel like I'm not going to get that through them. But the more that I'm learning and working on myself, I do know that as long as I am working on myself and believing and connecting with God, that this too will be overcome, and I'll get through this as well. I feel like there's nothing that I can't get through. I don't feel like there's nothing that I can't reach. I don't think anything's impossible. I have a high believing, and I just have to stay focused and remember this, no matter what's going on. I want to leave you with this. There's only one thing that we can control, and that is ourselves. No matter how hard life is, I believe that our duty is to make the best of it and find a way to find any type of enjoyment that you can, no matter how small it is. I don't know why I have this feeling to give myself a message now from my future self. I just keep hearing, like, thank you for not giving up and believing that you were capable of more, and that I love you. That's all for now. Till next time.